Holidays. Come on, move it!
I gotta call you back.
Oh.
All right, Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about this?
Cause we never finished. We sampled street noise around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us... But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it. I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
Okay, don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for. Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample. Need to get a little further away so it doesn't distort. Not a match, though. Keep looking. Try moving in a little closer. But not quite what we're looking for. Good sound, but it's muffled. Try and get a clear line of sight. Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city. I left a few messages for you too, to help you get a feel for each location.
Oh, dope.
Not now. Hey, get something you like?
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
All right, thanks, Unc.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Man, I needed that. I was beat. Okay, I'm gonna call Finn. Soon as I'm ready to go.
Spider-Man, call me when you're ready to get serious about When
All right.
other Spider-Man
Time to
come
call
back?
Finn. Hope she answers.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn! Hey, we need to talk. In person.
So you can lie to me again?
So I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies. I promise.
If you're screwing with me... Fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little. There's a subway line near here. Not gonna find it over here.
Spider-Man?
Maybe something mechanical? Nah, not quite. Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space alien. Your dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, Sounds like Dad.
Here we go, here we go.
Hello, friends. This is the Danica cast with our debates.
That's your in. Lame! We in the business call that burying the lead. Hype it up! Let me ask you something, Danny. Do you ever think about what you're inciting? About your journal?
My boyfriend is not gonna believe this. Gotta run.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat.
Exploding bridges are exactly what happens when we let vigilantes roam free.
I don't really think that's steady. And it's definitely not soft. Rhythm, rhythm. Kinda too squeaky. Don't think that'll work.
Keep up the good work,
Bet I can sell this.
Other Spider-Man coming back.
Alright, I gotta get home and feed my cat.
Something that's been around a while.
Places to be.
Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop, and I just started calling myself proud. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. But last, your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and dad would have supported you all the way.
Real heroes don't give up! Thanks for being a friend.
Look out!
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own, loud in a group.
Loud in a group? Hmm. Maybe. But it's probably too quiet to work well.
Use a hot tea right about now.
Probably something you'd always find here. Like birds or trees or... No, not trees. How did Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. Place was swarming with pigeons. The dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music.
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station. I think it's back there. Has to be the fire alarm. Gotta get close. Don't think that's what he wants me to find. But I like it for another track. Fire station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, "Man, you're not uptight enough for that job." He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so will I.
Time for me to go. Oh, see you, Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Hey, Spider-Man. I was thinking, and it...
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current? I could cheat it with venom. Nah.
Spider-Man, happy holidays.
It's me. Wanna meet for a coffee? I'm not shopping right now, but I need a break.
Spider-Man, happy holidays.
Spider-Man!
I'm not gonna find it over here. Electric. Man, I could use some coffee. Don't think I brought my wallet. And it's not the right sound. Good to see Feast out here. But that sound would drown out the rest of the track.
I gotta go, Spidey, but let me know if I could ever help.
One of the celebrations tonight. And if we hustle, we can make it to all three.
Ain't no shame in that.
Maybe like a billboard or a sign?
Hello?
I was on the train home,
Oh,
and
hi.
Spider-Man was in my car.
Spider-Man? Not one of the dudes from Times Square?
It had to be him. The suit was way too nice for him.
Holidays are the time for giving. I'm giving myself a break this year.
I think it's back there. Not this way.
Sun is nice. Everyone's up soon. I need to cruise home and get my daily news done. All that swimming must be tiring.
Pizza here!
Get off your phone and move!
Hey, Spider-Man, call me when you're ready to get serious about brand development. Keep up the good work, you guys.
Gotta get to the Central Park for no one.
Nah, getting too far away.
Son of a... It's him!
Pretty sure it's behind me.
Get off your phone and move!
Miss Spidey, but I got a boogie.
It really is the most wonderful time of year.
Why am I even outside right now? Spidey number 2. Could you, like, do something?
So I'll be Spider-Man, and you'll be the other Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool. Love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself the Prowler, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. He wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay. He said it sounded like a celebration. Not this way.
Hey, you're...
Did you give me spider power?
Always do.
That's it. Ringing on the hour.
Hey,
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Hey, I got word there's an out-of-control helicopter in your area.
Hey, Spider-Man. I was thinking, and it's totally cool, say no. How would you feel about coming on my show?
I mean, I don't really do publicity. Secret identity, that whole thing.
Right, totally. No pressure. I just think people would like to hear from the new guy, you know?
I don't know what I'd say. I'm just kind of doing my best, you know?
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay. I like that beat. I'm not sure it's light, though.
that's part of the holiday.
He would hate to bother you, but
Keep fighting the good fight, man.
Something distinctive.
I've got phone calls about morality campaign today. Those people don't quit.
They're annoying me too. Morales this, city council that. Can't they realize the system of the problem, Spider-Man? Have a good one.
Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza is where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I kept my word. You deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. I can't imagine ever turning my back on my family.
Hey, Spider-Man. I'd still love for you to come on the Danicast. What are your thoughts?
I don't know what I'd say. I'm just kind of doing my best, you know?
Yeah, I think that's true for everybody, but your best includes dodging bullets and running up skyscrapers.
Maybe when I'm on summer break and have more time? I mean, when I take vacation from work. From my job. Yeah. Anyway, if I was gonna go on any podcast, it'd be yours.
That is the best compliment I've gotten all week. Maybe ever. Okay, well,
Time for me to go. Oh, see you, Spike. Thanks for being a friend.
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
Hope I bought enough Yelp for the kids.
Nah, getting too far away. Sounds good, but probably doesn't come here at the same time every day. Fairy horns. That's right.
Client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Working for him was good money. But it got busted. He's how your dad found out about the Prowler. Not that it was me, but that a thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which would be worse. I told him. But he caught me.
That'd be me. I don't know what I'd do. That can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. It just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you could find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Spot in Harlem. Wonder what the last piece is.